Yusuf, what are you doing? Yeah. Mm. Mm. Well, I guess in the meantime, while we wait for the drivers to get in, let's do the track info thingy, whatever I do, always before the races. Oh god, Monaco. So Circuit de Monaco, in the center of Monaco. The shortest track on the F1 calendar by a kilometer. 3.337 kilometers. Number of laps 39. It's short quality because of all the things that happen with the race. Sprint race getting delayed, and then as well Yusuf doing his masterclass. First Grand Prix was held in 1950. Race distance about 330 kilometers with the half race distance. Lap record is 112.909 set by Lewis Hamilton in 2021. 19 corners, only one DRS zone on the start finish straight, and the best overtaking place is turn 1, turn 10, maybe turn 5, but that's pretty much it. On this track, it's very difficult to overtake, very, very difficult to overtake. Even on this game, it's very difficult to overtake, so like, yeah. Yeah, that's it. Monaco in the night. It will be a snooze fest for me because I have no one to talk to, no co-coms and everything. Yeah, I'll need that guy who I think comes with last race. Literally, a few hours ago. I'll need that guy. yeah, just final things on my phone to check, and that's done. So I am back from my holiday as well. Drinking some final sips of the Monster because I barely got any sleep in the last two days. So I had to pop one. But yeah, and it will be very useful for Monaco as well. But yeah, I'm back as well in the commentating box for Monaco. The best race to be back. So yeah. No, it's not Q1, and Peak has retired and left the session. There is already a McLaren out.
Formula One is named as such because the participants agree to a set of rules where the formula are the rules and the one referring to the fact that this is a top tier of motor race. Present since the very start of the sport, Ferrari takes the #1 spot for almost all constructor records in F1. It's the team with the most world championships won, most Grand Prix wins, most pole positions and most race entries. The record for the most cars in an F1 race was achieved at the 1953 German Grand Prix, 34 cars. The race with the fewest entries saw only 6 cars line up on the grid. This was the infamous 2005 US Grand Prix.
Yeah, I'm back. I just needed to get Yusuf to add or ping people for the actual stream, because for some reason people actually don't ping the stream, and it'll be fun to actually myself be able to ping people for the stream. But they already short quali on. Yusuf already getting a 5 place grid penalty for collision with Ryan. Yellow flags in turn 1 as Archie was going through turn 1. Let's go with him on the flying lap through turn 4 and 5. Or actually 4, 3 and 4. First sector 19.259, turn 5 then, and then into the famous hairpin where it is the slowest corner on the grid, on the calendar, and Oliver getting a 5 lap grid penalty with his teammate now. Interesting. But actually doing a nice and clean overall lap. Nice and clean overall first lap around here. A little bit of a oversteer on the exit of this swing post chicane. And into the fast bit now, sector 3. There's a Ferrari. No, not a Ferrari. An Alfa Romeo in the way. That's Rexy. That's really disappointing. And that's Archie's time done. That's done. Rexy just massively blocking on Archie's lap. All of a sudden, not moving out of the way. I mean, Monaco is famous for it. You can't really do anything about it. Some people are in the mediums. Let me just check. Tomos and Josh are on the mediums. Meanwhile, Wicked goes P1, 112.739 as he goes into the escape road in turn 1. On the laps, what the? I'm just so low. Alright, I have to change to the different controller because I changed controllers. Does this controller have enough battery? Because battery thing is main thing. Okay, that's enough battery. Okay. Yeah. So, Tomo finishing his flying lap on the exiting the final corner, and he goes P1 111.974 on the mediums. 8 tenths faster than Wicked. But now Rexy goes P1 1.5 seconds faster than Tomo, 110.417. Oliver goes P2 111.216. Then there are way more drivers coming through. There should be Zach through the finish line, and he goes P3 111.338. And then there's an Alpine Aiden P4 111.676. Then there is going to be Donny in reserving for Ferrari, and he goes P4 111.354. Then there is the Red Bull of Panda, who goes P1 110.109, 3 tenths faster than Rexy. Then his teammate Morris through the swimming pool bit. Actually, I don't know. And through the final 2 corners, and there's open. And where is he gonna go? P1. Morris goes P1 110.099 by 100th of a second. That was on teammates. Morris has shown in the first races, or in the first race that I commentated, or basically round 1 and pre-season, that his pace is just a little bit lacking. Meanwhile, Ryan goes P10 113.3, and Vaxi has done a 113.908. But now showing that he has the pace, just that he hasn't showed it, or maybe Panda just hasn't shown his real potential at the moment. We will not know. Panda has done I don't remember his TT time. I don't remember Panda's TT time though. Of course, TT times are not everything, but they show most of your skill, pace. Mixie goes P10 113.220. Then that's all of Oliver's on the lap again? No, he's not. Who the hell there might be on a lap? Sorrow on a lap. Might as well Roman on a lap. 53.401 through the second sector, now through the Charles Leclerc bit. And into the Raskas, going wide there. Missing the apex of the Raskas. And then just coming through the finish line. It's not going to be a great time. It's a terrible lap. 112.5226. So landing in P9. That's about 5.5 tenths lower than his teammate Josh. Donny, meanwhile, again finishing his second lap. 111.201. So he slots in ahead of Zach and Aiden. There are yellow flags in this. That's Sorrow. Just done a mistake there. Does he have? Yes, he does have front wing damage. So definitely a contact with the wall. Archie on an out lap. Who the hell are on their flying laps? No one really. Donny, I would doubt that he's on a flying lap, but now Archie is now on a flying lap. Not anymore, as he has invalidated it, unfortunately. I'm so lost. Wicked is on a flying lap, as well as Zach on a flying lap. Let's look at him on his second flying lap, through turn 3 and into turn 4. Very good. And the first sector is 18.59 goddamn tenths. 9 tenths through the first sector already. That's putting him. That was a little bit sketchy from that Alfa Romeo, but 9 tenths just alone from that S1. Goodness me, that he's gonna now provisionally be P2 as he has invalidated his lap through the swimming pool chicane. It was looking good. But a lap is not just based around one sector. It's based around the whole lap. Aiden is starting his flying lap. That I'm so lost. Wicked has improved on his lap to 112.359. Peak still having problems with actually staying in the lobby. Yusuf goes up to P4, 110.881. Average on the teammate, but still can't beat Rexy's time. Rexy putting an amazing lap in the Alfa Romeo, showing from the previous race in Azerbaijan, which I didn't commentate, which I just watched from Jamie's stream, that a pole position and a race win from that. Was that... Did Wicked hit a wall on the exit of Mirabel? Can't remember. Or I can't remember. I didn't see clear enough. Panda not improving on his lap through the first sector. There's a 16 car ahead of him. Hopefully he's not gonna... He's improving. He's improving by almost 3/10. But that AlphaTauri is not really moving away. Is not moving away. It moves away way too soon. And Oliver has crashed out through the... that's the swimming pool chicane. Panda still improved by 3.5 on his lap to 109.741, so breaking into 109s, but probably still has time on that lap through Raskas, or maybe even through sector 1, but mainly through Raskas. Rexy meanwhile on a lap improving in the second sector by 1/10. Tomo going, Josh Tomo going into P4, 110.5, and Rexy, does he improve enough? Yes, he does. Ooh, that was very close with the Ferrari, trying to not lose much time, and he stays third, but he's very close behind Morris. Very close behind Morris. That's a little bit more than 100th of a second. A little bit more than 100th of a second. Sarmin on an outlap, starting his flying lap. Archie in P11, 112.113. At the moment, very good, considering his recent pace, you could say. Tomo going into the pits. Rexy, Sara is on a flying lap, the only one. 19.244 through the first sector to the hairpin and into turn 7, turn 8. Peak really has problems with staying in the lobby. Big problems with staying in the lobby. Like, something is not right with them or with the game. Through the swing push chicane. And now into Tabak. And now into this fast bit. 2 fast chicanes. This and this Charles Leclerc bit that I like to call. And into Raskas, going way too deep. In there, way too deep. And then into the final corner. There is open. And that is a lap that puts him P15, 113.605. Is Donny on a lap? Yeah, he is on a lap, improving in the first sector by half a tenth. Half a second. Half a tenth. Half a tenth. The lack of sleep really showing. And he cuts through the swing push chicane, and that's his lap invalidated. There are a lot of invalidations going on. So we will see how many penalties are going to be awarded in the race as well. So far, it looks like, well, the usual Red Bull 1-2, or the usual Panda ahead of Morris. The 2 Norwegian lampposts up top. The third one in P6. God's sake. Rexy in P3 is still showing his amazing pace. Tomo in P4, Yusuf P5. Donny, I think he's going on another flying lap, and he's improving much, and he's improving even more through the first sector. Tomo's yellow flags in turn in. Oh, Well, that's a slight inconvenience, as Mercedes goes in straight into him, and Thomas gets a 5-place grid penalty with Roman. That was, I mean, that was just, I mean, Thomas couldn't really do anything in there because he was stuck there, but Roman just fully went into him. that was super weird. Being sideways there, Donny improving by 4.5 tenths through the second sector, and that will put him ahead of Yusuf, but behind Josh, as he had a slight inconvenience, let's say, in that final corner, and he loses 2 tenths because of that. Let me just overall through that third sector, and he's still behind both the Aston Martins. Now the fun begins for the final runs of this qualifying. Vakes goes P13, 112.584. Yusuf, is he on a flying lap? Yes, he is, but he's not really much improving. But he did find much more of an improvement through the third sector, and he is now ahead of Tomo by 2 thousandths, only 2 thousandths. Wicked thing did a lap. I'm not sure. I'm like I'm saying, I'm super lost. Zach here's just starting a lap. Donny invalidated, probably going into the pits. Mixy on a lap? Nope, no, he's not on a lap. Who the hell in here is on a lap? Vakes? Vaxi? Vakes? Not anymore. Who the hell is on their laps? Is there anyone? Wicked is. Somehow he didn't get invalidated through there. Well, no. That second sector. Yeah, not anymore. He's not anymore on his flying lap. So the all runs are just gonna be shown in this 1.5 minutes window. Let's go with Panda, because I'll be just way too confused with everything. Turn 3. Very good. Very good. Close to the walls. Very close to the walls. You have to be very close to the walls. And first sector, 2.5 tenths already, just in the first sector. Now through the second sector and through the hairpin. Now through turn 7. Not taking too much of the inside, because that actually slows you down. That's what I learned, actually. Zach goes P2 in a McLaren 110.080. An amazing lap from the Brazilian as well. But Panda, how much can he improve on his lap? Through this simple chicane. And now heading into Tabac. It's not really flat with these cars. It's never been really flat. And he finds further much of an improvement by 1/10 of improvement. And now through the Rasgas and into the final corner. Did he gain time or did he lose time? I don't think he lost time, or not that much, but he gained time, and that's 109.343 for the two-time champion. Now with the rest of the stuff, because I'll be just, I'm so confused. There's a Alpha, none of the AlphaTauris. Roman here. I don't know. Tomo in the pits. Archie has improved through the second sector, and through the third has lost time, and he's P11. Zach, has he found any improvement on the second lap? No, with no ERS left, and there's mass amount of pile-up of cars. Yusuf and Donny, no. Who the hell was that who improved? Ryan up to P14. Then Aiden stays 9th. What about Morris? Goes up to P2, 109.846. There's still Sorrow gaining time on his lap, close to 3/10 through turn sector 2, and now finishing his lap, and he goes up to P15. 112.617, 4 thousandths beyond Mixie. Rexy goes P3, 109.886, 400ths behind Morris. And that's qualifying done for the for this for the Monaco Grand Prix. What is use? Okay, very weird stuff. But yeah, this is qualifying. That's qualifying done for this Monaco Grand Prix. Panda yet again showing his pace in overall. Why he should be in the top car, half a second faster than his teammate Morris. Rexy as well showing his pace, and as well Zach showing their paces. Why they should deserve a faster car. Yes, I'm in a party. They're showing their worth as well. Why they should be in their what was I saying again? So I forgot. Anyways, the two Aston Martins, 5-place grid penalties. As well with Tomos, who's going to be starting last. A slight inconvenience for those three, as starting P10 and P12 for the Aston Martins is very bad. Actually, very, very bad, considering it's Monaco, and the qualifying, the quali merchants are waking up here, so, you know, let me just check the paddock chat in EERL, because, you know, maybe there might be a restart because of these, no, there's no restart going on. I might have, I was just, thinking there might be a restart because of the grid penalties, maybe a bit between the Aston Martin drivers, but there is none, so nothing to really worry about. There were some incidences in qualifying, Archie between Rexy, then I guess there was in the chat Yusuf being angry at Donny, there as well Panda to who the hell was he? Panda to one of the AlphaTauri drivers, as there's a formation lap. For a formation lap is actually kind of fixed, as the previous race that I commentated, there are actual people who got DSQ'd in the formation lap, but they didn't get disqualified in the race. I don't know, people might protest against this. It's not showing anything. I don't see anyone protesting anything that the formation lap is on. No, I don't see anyone. So, tires. There's some who went on the hards. Aiden, Archie, Waxy, Waxy. However you pronounce it, however I pronounce it, it will be like that. However, it will stay. Sorrow, Peak, and Tomos are on the hards, and the rest are on the mediums. A clear strategy. There is nothing to really risk about. I mean, maybe if you're Tomos or Yusuf, Oliver, then they might. But other than that, there's nothing really to risk in here. Okay, there's one guy who says that in my glitch or something. Let's see if he's gonna get disqualified in the race, and as well Zach. If he's gonna get disqualified in the race, then that's probably a clear and as well Aiden, Oliver. It is probably a clear side that should be disqualified. And beautiful! Yay! 5 lights, and away we go here in Monaco. Let's see for how much, for how long. And Rexy already takes P2 from Morris. Yep, there goes the DSQs. Morris jumps up to P3. Tomo up to P4. Donnie up to P5. Ryan already leaving the session. Yusuf trying to make places off of Donnie. Archie up to P9. I'm really Vakes up to P10 as well. With Mixie and Ryan up to P11 and 12. Panda already extending his lead. Over Rexy. I mean, if anyone wants to restart, then someone is gonna have to crash out. But I'll doubt that that's gonna happen. Yeah. I'm gonna try and stay focused with this because there's gonna be this. Tomo's into the pits already. I know I know, Zach, that it should be a restart. I know. Don't worry. I know that it should be a restart because I have Discord on. But Donnie's still Yusuf is still racing. So he probably doesn't care. He's up to P6. Most of it, so he is already golden. Yeah, I mean, Jamie doesn't mind really because of this, even though Morris lost a place. Josh and Nader doesn't really mind this. Marcus doesn't really mind this. Even the TP of Haas doesn't mind this, but then someone like Alpi On Mad is gonna be furious at this, and I'm furious and I'm annoyed as well about this because Zach, who could have done an amazing job here, me as a McLaren TP, he's now DSQ'd. Yes, Archie is in P9, but I mean, and he's good. But of course, I would rather get someone from my team getting a P4 rather than P9. Even if it's Zach or Archie. I don't really care. Panda already... Aiden is retired. Got disqualified, for God's sake. Panda still extending the lead. Over Rexy. Rexy doing the same on Morris. Morris doing the same on you, Josh. And there's no way that I can put music on. No. Meh. Annoyed. Yeah. Aiden has joined back in. Yusuf getting really close to Donnie. Our internet connection quality is currently not sufficient enough to progress the gameplay. How fun? I mean, there should be a restart, but people are just dumb because it just benefits them. And immediately when it hits Yusuf, nothing. Or no, when it hits Yusuf, then it's a restart. But then when it doesn't hit Yusuf, then it's like, oh, I'll just ignore this. I mean that there should be a restart in my opinion, anyways. I mean, yes, it's gonna go badly with GPR and that. Moore is getting already a 3-second time penalty already on lap 4. Damn. Even though this is gonna probably clash with GPR, I think there should be still a restart, but It is what it is at the moment. I can't do anything to Yusuf. I can't really... I mean, I could probably save to Yusuf to restart because... Or someone could DM us! Tomo! Oh! Panda out! Panda is out! Whoa! And this is a virtual safety card. Safety cards actually work here. Damn. And now... Maybe the people are gonna see that there should be a restart. Because of how many people got to TSQ'd. But yeah, that's Panda out. Pushing a little bit too hard. But in my opinion, there should be a restart anyways. Well, Jamie is not gonna really respond because he's in the field doing stuff. Probably cricket. But Yusuf isn't gonna respond because he's way too focused on the race. With it, well, unfortunately being only a virtual safety gun, it's already ended. It's already ended. So Rexy is our new race leader. Vaxi getting a 3 seconds up as well as Mixie. I'm still looking at Discord. My phone is on my table looking. I'm looking at it. Morris in the pits. There's probably... Yes, there is damage for Morris. Disaster for Red Bull currently. Yusuf trying to overtake Donnie. In the meantime. So, yeah, Yusuf is... yeah. No, probably... yeah. Aiden, I know that it should be a restart. I know that it should be a restart. And Tomo is now out. Is there gonna be a safety car? A VSC? No? Okay, maybe they didn't fix the DSCs. No, they didn't fix it. Beautiful. Yeah, well, that's then only 10 people left. Yusuf's still very close behind Donnie. Wait, let me ask Panda. I don't know, Panda, if you are on the stream, but do you mind talking with me? Or doing comms with me? Cause it's gonna get boring anyways. Okay, that's the question, and well, for now, I guess. I'm just gonna now wait for an answer, I guess. Gods. Why did I close my phone? Yusuf has now a little update. Yusuf has now dropped pace on Donnie, and now actually Roman is pressurizing Yusuf. How much the ERS they have? Yusuf has still quite some to do something. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. Or dangerous, not ideal. As Roman has plenty of it. I saw. Ryan, in the meantime, is very close behind Baxi. Ryan getting a 3-second time penalty as Yusuf has retired. And could this be a restart? Could this be a restart? Yes, it is a restart, everyone. This is a restart. And we get a new lobby. We get a new lobby, everyone. For God's sake, I have to go to the stream now. Where the hell is it? God's sake, Yusuf. Why are you sending an invite when I'm doing a screenshot? Okay, so it's gonna be a 35% race with starting grid and I don't know. So and the people who crashed out in the race, in the actual race, aren't allowed to get in. So God's sake, Yusuf. Game, leaving me and basically me and Aiden just leaving the server or the lobby. This is my second time doing commentating. Wait. This is just creating a big mess now. Okay, we're finally going. Okay, now we're going again. After, well, basic. Is that Donnie? No, it's not Donnie in a Red Bull. Okay. Yeah, we're back. For God's sake. God's sake, Yusuf. Okay, we're back at it again with another formation lap. That and Vaxi is out, probably. How nice. And again, masterclass. Again, masterclass from Yusuf. Tires for everyone. Morris is the only one on the softs, actually. And the rest are on the mediums. So either Morris is doing soft medium, or the rest are doing medium softs, or Morris is taking a slight gamble, or basically just taking an advantage from Panda just not being able to join in because, well, Yusuf and basically everyone, or Yusuf decided to not let the crashed out cars in. So basically we're now missing Tomos, Panda, Josh, is there anyone else? That's it, I think. That's it, I think. Panda, Josh, and Tomos. I think that's it. Okay, people are now going on into the formation lap. Just do not go too much. Just don't risk it in the grid spots, please. Oh, and Rexy and Zorro. Beautiful, and Yusuf himself. And let's see how many people get DSQ'd. There we go. Zorro getting DSQ'd. And 4 lights, 5 lights. And lights are out. And away we go here in Monaco. Does Morris get a good start? Yes, he does. Good enough to stay up front. Meanwhile, Zach is getting overtaken actually by Donnie, and Donnie is now up to P2. Zach stays third, but lost a place to Donnie. Roman up to P4. Vaxi actually didn't get DSQ'd, I think. Yeah, he didn't get DSQ'd actually, so that's very weird. Makes it Ryan and Peak just didn't start off the line, I guess. Being rated 12 seconds behind Archie. There's a mass amount of pile-up in Mirabo, as still the DSQ'd cars are causing a lot of mayhem. Archie's trying to overtake Wicked into the chicane. Wicked had to cut the chicane. They're gonna be going side by side into back. No! Wicked pulls out, and Archie is now ahead of Wicked. Rexy and Zaro got disqualified. Didn't Yusuf get disqualified? So only Rexy and Zaro got disqualified, but then somehow Yusuf didn't get disqualified. Rexy didn't get disqualified. That's odd. Lap 2, Mori is already extending the lead over Donnie, of course, on the softs, but still extending the softs, doing a little bit of too much of a risky job there, as Ryan retires in the pits. But Morris really trying to pull off a panda, what Panda did, basically throwing away the win. As at the moment nothing really happening. There's a little of pile up, just a big train in here. between Aiden, Oliver, Archie, and Wicked. There's still yellow flags because of the actually now it's because of Axie and Ryan. Or mostly because of Ryan at the moment. As Mix and Peak are going side by side into the swimming pool chicane. Peak had to go. There's a little touchy, but still somehow Mixie is up front. Somehow Mixie is still up front. DRS has been enabled for those who have crossed the line. But yeah, Mixie still stays in 10th. Peak has to somehow get out of him on this straight. Mixie trying to defend from him with the ERS, but no, he's still he's unable to defend. So Peak is now up to points paying position. Yeah, I don't want to look at the Discord anymore, or at least for now. Oliver still very close behind Aiden. Very close behind Aiden. Oh, a little bit of a relocking there. Lost the rear a little bit on the entry. But nothing too serious as Archie hits the wall pretty heavily on the exit of Tabak. Let's see, does he get any damage as Oliver sends it on Aiden in Raskas, and Archie's trying, they're going 3 wide into this. This wasn't a great idea. They're still having or basically they're still having, I mean, that was just pure chaos between Oliver and Aiden. Archie tried to go around the outside of the final corner, which, well, that was again, that was a little bit kind of stupid in there. I mean, he maybe thought that he could get a run up in there, and Archie has front wing damage, unfortunately. But the thing, what happened between Aiden and Oliver was, I mean, there was the move that Oliver made into Raskas was a little bit a very risky move. Then he just didn't want to get off from Aiden. But then from what I remember, what on the exit of the final corner happened, Aiden just didn't give enough room for Oliver. So I mean, I don't know. They will, let's see how the FIA are gonna look at it. Is Archie has front wing damage, so he's gonna have go. Oh, he has got massive amount of front wing damage actually. I don't think he's gonna stay out. He's gonna go in. Yeah, he's going in to change his front wing. Oliver as well. Aiden. Yes, he is just letting through Peak because he didn't know what to do. Whoa! Was he? Actually, almost missed it. Oliver onto softs while Archie trying to go until the end of the race. Aiden retires from the race. Maxi though hits the inside wall into the chicane, the Charles Leclerc chicane. Morris really wants to be sure of, but the car doesn't really turn in as he hits the wall into back, going very aggressive through the curbs and going wide and Raskas. And doing his overall pace, what I see from him, or just overall how he drives with the amount of wheel spin and everything, it's not really, I don't want to call it not great, but it just, I think he's just trying to, like, I don't know, does he have any issues with the car? Oh, like, and that was wide, and he lost a good second to Donny. Well, not a second, but 7/10 in there. Yusuf being very close behind Roman. Whoa, almost lost it going into the hairpin. Nearly, or he saved it somehow. Mixie going into the pits. So that will be Archie and Oliver and Vaxi out of Mixie. As Mixie drops some places. Does he have front wing damage? Yeah, he has front wing damage. I mean, here front wing damage is very easy to do. Archie, if you listen, just let him through. I mean, there's no really point of fighting. Whoa! Zach has hit the wall on the exit of that Charlotte chicane. Probably front wing damage for him, which we don't see. But that was a big hit from the Brazilian. That was a very big hit from the Brazilian. And let's see how much can he hold on. Meanwhile, Oliver and Archie. Oliver's gonna try and attempt an overtake on him. Archie slows down to the chicane. I mean, of course, yeah, he had to because well, he took a tighter line through to back and into the swimming pool section. Well, Oliver is just gonna have to sit and wait and maybe dive into Raskas. No, and probably now trying to get the good exit off of the final corner using ERS. Archie as well trying to use ERS. Archie defending the inside. Oliver sends it around the outside and he... Ooh, that was a very good move from Oliver, I must admit. And that was a very good move. No contact between the two drivers and just about avoiding the wall, as I was gonna say. He hit the wall, but there's a very good move from Oliver, a clean move as well. So that's Oliver up to P8. We could get a 5-second time penalty for corner cutting, so he's gonna have that removed from his time. Meanwhile, Morris is losing a massive amount of time. Like, he has absolutely zero pace out here. He has zero pace at the moment. The tires are just overheating, I'm assuming. Zach as well, no really much of pace. I guess that's because of the front wing damage that we don't see. Yeah. And Oliver's out in the pits. For some reason, maybe race quit, whatever. Miggsy is out as well. On track. Vaxy's probably gonna do the same maybe later on. Morris, meanwhile, in those softs are probably showing now that they're not really durable, and as well here they're probably very prone to overheating. I mean, those mediums are already close of being like overheated. But those softs then? Jesus, as Morris is really struggling for pace, for any grip actually. The same with Zach, but his is well, justifiable because of the front wing damage. And Roman is trying to dive down inside, and contact is made between Roman and Zach through the casino. Roman gets through. A little argy-bargy there it was. But, oh, and there's a little hit from Yusuf to the back of Zach. But that was a little bit of a interesting move from Roman. And now as well, Yusuf, he's gonna try and overtake him into the tunnel. I think Zach is just gonna let him through. Donnie gets a 3-second time penalty. Meanwhile, as he tried to overtake him, Morris, I think he took the escape road, or basically cut the chicane. But they gave the position back, so he might get the position back. Get the penalty removed as Morris goes into the pits to change off from those terrible softs. Zach isn't gonna pit yet. Morris on the mediums. He's gonna try and do this rest of the race on the mediums. Currently, well, like I said, nothing really happening in the race. The stream is going, yeah. Still 3 people are watching. Interesting. My team are actually, no. Yeah, McLaren, or basically my team, is the only team to have two drivers in the race. I got good drivers, I guess. Morris overtakes Wicked Red. Wicked probably didn't try and defend from him at all. Well, considering that Morris is just way faster than Wicket in just... well, probably in just overall pace. And then as well added that Morris is on fresher tires and in the better car. It just adds more to the deficit as Morris is already... oh, Wicket has hit very hard his car into the wall. Zach into the pits. Is there a front wing change? Yes, there is. There's a front wing change for Zach. Onto the softs. A very interesting strategy from Zach. Wicked as well into the pits for his wing change, I believe. Yes, that is a wing change, and getting his 5-second time penalty removed. Well, unfortunately, because of he got a 5-second time penalty. If you get a 5-second time penalty, it's basically a time removal. It's gonna be. Meantime, Zach got a 3-second time penalty for cutting the first corner that he, as well. He probably just went off the racing line of the pit lane, like the line, and just yeah, he just then the game just registers that as not being anymore in the pits, in the pit lane, or exiting the pits. So then it takes that as a just normal cutting the chicane or cutting the corner. Yeah, that's probably what it says, or it recognizes it. But if it's that I talked, it's gonna be getting removed. Well, Wicket's 5-second time penalty cannot be removed anymore because it got removed in the pits. Unfortunately, it's just how it is. It's the same with normal 5-second time penalties that you didn't deserve in the race for causing a collision or whatever, or time penalty. Just overall time penalty, 5-second time penalty. They don't get it. If you get that removed in pits by boxing, then no one can help it, really. It's just how it is. We just cannot add 5 more seconds to your time, as Peak is getting overtaken by Zach. Zach doing the same move as Yusuf did on him, and Peak doing the same as Wicked has retired on track. Why are people retiring on track? At least do it, or pressing the button. Just do it at least, like, you know, in the pits. God's sake. And as well, why did Wicked even leave? He's a full-time driver for AlphaTauri. They'll be getting good points. 6 points already. Just by... oh, but actually, the earlier thing that I said, now it's true, because now one of the AlphaTauris has... basically, Wicked decided to not race, not drive. But yeah, at least for some people, they can put some music on and just listen whatever they want. Maybe Cupid, or I don't know, whatever they want. Really. But the only thing that's exciting at the moment in this race is Roman and Yusuf, because they have been close to each other for the whole race, as Yusuf makes a massive mistake on the exit of the final corner. Got a very big slide. He hit the wall. There might be some damage to his car. I think there is, because he's turning in very, like, lazily. The car just turns very lazily. Maybe. Roman's first attack. I don't see it. Could be. I don't know. But Morris is catching them, of course, on the fresher tires. Did I get... No, I didn't, for God's sake. Donny into the pits, Roman into the pits, Yusuf into the pits, so everyone into the pits besides Morris, who already was in the pits. And that's... Oh, that's very interesting by the Ferrari to let the driver. But those people are now on the softs. Zach goes into the pits as well. Got a 3 second as well. Peak into the pits. Yeah, that's gonna be it basically for the rest of the race. Yeah. Why is Peak still in the pits? Ah, he got his... Oh, he got his front wing removed. Okay. And the two McLarens come very close to each other, but Archie... I don't know, did he let through him just like that or not? But if he did, then that's very good teamwork by the two. Peak now has to overtake Archie, actually. Let's see how fast is he gonna catch up to the drivers, to the car, to the people, to the blah blah blah, to Archie, as he has already gained a second. Yeah. Now it has become what I thought it would become, just a snooze fest. Well, Donny is gaining on Morris, of course, but I mean, in 12 seconds with plus... No, the 3 seconds is gonna get removed anyway. So 12 seconds, Roman 3.4 seconds behind Donny, Yusuf 7.4 seconds behind Roman, Zach 15.8 seconds behind Yusuf. Archie is just losing time, of course, to Zach because of, again, pure pace and the tires. Now as well, Peak is... He is gaining on Archie. He's gaining on Archie. It would have been expected. Yeah. Peak is gaining rapidly on Archie. Now it's only 1.3 seconds. And after the chicane is gonna be probably like 1 second. Less than a second, actually. Oh no! That's him out! That's Peak out! Massive mistake by Peak. Big misjudgment by the Alfa Romeo. That's basically pops out his tire out, and he's now out of the race. So that puts actually Baxi in P7 by, well, to be fair, doing absolutely nothing, to now just getting a comfortable P7. Depending if anything happens up front. But yeah, currently, I mean, that was a little bit weird, I must say. Yeah. With that basically puts a little bit of an excitement race for this, but it just ended immediately. Yeah. Is Roman gaining on Donny? No, Donny is of course gaining on Morris. There's a lapped car ahead of Donny, which goes out of the way immediately. Donny is gaining a lot on Morris. Morris didn't really show great pace on the softs. Donny gets an actual 3 seconds. That's a shame, because he could have actually fought for the win. And now he got an actual 3 seconds that he can't get removed. Or at least I doubt. Highly doubt that he can get it removed. So Roman is gonna need to push actually, because he can get P2 in here. Yeah. This could be actually very good for McLaren. Well, for Zach, it's not really good. Oh, he has as well front wing damage. For Zach, it's not really a great race since he had the pace. Well, for himself, it's not really a great race, but still P5. I'll take it. Here's some more on McLaren drivers at the moment. But first of all, what am I supposed to commentate on? Yes, Donny is gaining a lot actually on Morris. Now it's only 7.9. But in the meantime, I can comment on my McLaren boys. And you can't really do anything about it because it's my stream. And I don't even comment on them that much. Actually, not only a little. But that's when I can. That's when nothing is really happening. Really. Yusuf is by doing an AI talking to people. Currently. Yeah. Donny still getting closer to Morris. It's now 6.9. Nice. I mean, to be honest, the only excitement of this race is now. Oh, I think that was a little mistake from Morris. Because that was a very weird line through there. Yes, it was a mistake from Morris. As the gap has shrunk down in just one chicane, in one section of corners, to now only, well, 6.0, now it's 6.1, 6.0 again. So, yeah. Ooh. No one is watching the live. Awesome. I mean, to be fair, what's here to look at? I'm just doing this because maybe the others are gonna watch this or not, whatever. Donny doesn't really look to be gaining anymore. Those softs are now getting worse and worse as the time goes on. I mean, so basically mediums are gonna be getting faster and faster. I mean, it's even now probably Morris is now faster than Donny. It's actually, the gap is going up. It was 5.0 in the start, and now it's 5.6, 5.5. I think it's actually I don't know anymore. I mean, the gap is not shrinking as much as it was, but yeah. 5 laps to go. Can we do this faster, please? Because I'm bored as well. 7 drives already. Come on.
Affectionately known as the jackhammer, Max Verstappen managed to finish 81% of his races on the podium. The championship is held in 1950 during the 4th season. Giuseppe Farina.
Donny is now gaining a little bit. It's now 5.1. Donny is now pushing a little bit more. But still, he's got that an actual 3-second time penalty, so... If Morris doesn't bin it anywhere, that, for example, like Donny, I mean, it wasn't really a bin, but just loses time everywhere Morris, then maybe. But I doubt it, honestly. Four laps to go. Yeah, 4 laps to go. There's nothing really to say. Can't even listen to goddamn to anything. Okay. Yeah, Morris is a... Donny isn't gaining on Morris anymore. Almost at all. Roman was gaining a little bit on Donny. Slightly. Yusuf is driving in AI. Should be disqualified in my opinion. Definitely. Oh yeah. Since he's still driving in AI, I mean, is it now him? No, no, Morris binned it. Morris binned it. Morris has binned it. This ain't like his teammate did, Panda. He's binned it. No way. Morris has binned it. The comfortable win that he had, the one opportunity that he had, he's binned it. And that's both Red Bulls down. And that's again a double DNF for them. That's another double DNF for them. Unbelievable. No way. And it's actually Donny for the win now. A second race in a row that the Ferrari powered car is gonna win. At the moment, it looks like Donny is gonna win this race. Well, unless Roman is gonna catch up like crazy to Donny, and it all depends. Can Donny get that 3-second removed? Like, he has 6 seconds, so 1 3-second removed. Roman probably thinks that he's golden now, but he's not, because Donny might get 1 3-second removed. So it's actually Yusuf in P3. And it's Zach in P4, RC P5, Vaxi P7 after he unlaps himself in the race, but no way that Morris just did that. No way. Morris, that was, and now Vaxi is in P6. That was a clear race win right there. That was a clear race win right there. Clear. He had the gap to Donny. Donny's tires were dying. He had everything on the table. But he binned it. He bottled it. Like Arsenal. He has bottled it. What are the possibilities to that? That's unbelievable. And now as well, Donny has increased his gap to Roman up to 6 seconds. So Roman is gonna now think, okay, I have to push to get back into those 6 seconds. And now Donny thinks that, okay, now he doesn't have to stress about getting those 6 seconds removed, or those one of those 3 seconds removed. Because I mean, to me, it's still clear that you can get those 3 seconds removed. It just depends on what if I do. And Roman has gained massively because Donnie has made a mistake in Raskaz. I saw. I didn't think he was gonna lose that much time. And Donnie starts the final lap of the race. A boring one. A interesting one in terms of for the lead, because it's, I mean, that's just, I don't know, I'm just lost for words. I'm just lost for words. Actually getting a 3 second time, but that doesn't really matter anyway. I think he's gonna now wait for the, yeah, he's gonna now just wait for Donnie to just get him, I think. But Donnie managing through the chicane, now through to back, doesn't have to worry about anything. Sector 3 yellow flags, that's Archie. But Donnie rounding off Raskas, and that's Archie letting it through. Donnie winning it on track, and I think off track after the FI statement is gonna be done. Donnie is gonna win, but for now it is Roman winning in Monaco here at Monte Carlo for Mercedes. But I think Donnie is gonna get that 3 second removed. Yusuf P3 after half the race done in my, I think in an AI. Could be interesting. And then Zach finishing in P4, Archie P5, Vaxi P6. Very boring race. And yeah. Wait. Donnie is now saying that he can't get that removed. I think Donnie cannot get it removed because of his reactions in paddock chat. Oh my god. So it's actually Roman winning the race. It's actually Roman winning the race here for Mercedes. Wow. Donnie as well bottling the win here. Yusuf P3, Zach P4, Archie P5. An amazing job for my boys in McLaren. Yes, it could have been better for Zach, but honestly, I'll take 4 and 5 any day of the week. It shows my consistency for the boys that they just raced. They just were there and they didn't do any stupid stuff or enough stupid stuff to get themselves crashed out. That's what I like, my boys. That's what I like. And Vaxi P6 as well. We have to say the same. Just raced. Raced like normal. They didn't do anything stupid. Same like my McLaren boys. Doing the same. And finishing P6 in the points. Getting 8 points for the team. Drive today, I mean, to be Vaxi, Archie maybe. I mean, to be fair, you cannot really. I mean, Roman. I would say Roman. I drive today. Okay. Yeah, that's done. Next race is. Let me just quickly check. Next race is gonna be. I think. Spain, so we will see you next week at Spain. Yeah. What the hell is it? Yeah, so see you guys next week in Spain.